We're back with your regularly broadcasted Super Metroid Randomizer Weekly. It's going to be a good race tonight between Spiffy and Derp. Looks like we're starting off here in Fish Tank. Let me just get the streams synced up for you. We have Derp just regularly on Samus, and not really sure what the sprite is for Spiffy here. It's looking like a Final Fantasy sprite, I think. If anybody in chat knows, let me know. Find Green Bryn. Fire Emblem, yeah, Lynn from Fire Emblem. There you go, yeah. Find an E-Tank here. Can't do anything with... Oh, E-Tank? What was that? Sorry, I didn't see that. We need Morph to get that first. Just popping chat out real quick. It was grabbed. Oh, it was pancakes. But we're gonna have to find Suit first. Business Center. Not much business to do here, though. I'm still looking for some ammo here so that we can get up Business Center. Where are the items at? Chat, where are they at? What do you guys think? Where are we going? You think we have to go up the elevator? That's my guess. My guess is we're going up the elevator. Oh, we get attic? Attic? No. Yes, attic. That's not the right word, but I can't think the other word. Yeah, Aussie, do we want to do something about that? Because, not really a nice word. Parlor, there we go, parlor. I knew it was something to do with the house. That's not really a nice word. I mean, it's not the Russian version, but you know, we find the orb, and the orb leads us to gravity, and we find gravity right there. Alright, so where are we going from here, chat? We can probably go back to Fish Tank. Fish Tank is probably where we're going here. I don't know if we saw the upper left of Fish Tank, but it's either upper left or lower left of Fish Tank. Here's where we're going, most likely. So, you know, expanding spheres of influence is what we're looking for. Just a heads up, chat. Real quick, right at the beginning, let's get it out of the way. SpeedGaming Live is starting tomorrow. Map Rando is currently up to 6 raiders, and Nitro is joining, V2 Nitro. Big Money was just added to the prize pool, but Map Rando is still sitting at only number 3 in the prize pool. I think we can get that a little bit higher. I think we can get that number 1. What do you guys think? We're being outdone by A Link to the Past and what would be the other one? Wait a second. And Wind Waker. Wind Waker's beating us by $600. Alright, back in Fish Tank, we get an E-Tank. Yeah, Wind Waker's at number 1. Can you believe that? That's crazy. I mean, there was a recent discovery in Wind Waker, something to do with the camera and pixels and the color of stuff. There's a great video out there. I forget who posted it. There's new stuff happening in Wind Waker. New world records happening. We find our PBs. That's going to lead us to the bottom of Green Bryn. Of course, I mean, Derp is already there. Sorry, a little bit behind. We don't have the missiles for the bottom. It's not looking good here for Derp. One PB is not where you want to be sitting at this point. So if he finds a path here, he likely can't come back. Oh, he gets a door. Okay. Does he have a PB farm at this point? Maybe. I think the Skull Terrace might drop PBs, but that would take a while. All right, chat. Oh, there you go. We get some nice PBs here at the beginning of pre-fast pillars. They're both gonna be here, getting here into pre-fast pillars, where there's just some free PBs here. So chat, WX isn't here tonight. So I'm gonna have to bring this in the food real quick. And you're also getting one of my famous questions. What's your favorite type of salad? I want to know what's your favorite type of salad. Cobb salad. Okay. Good choice, good choice, good choice. Still just here in the beginning, you know, kind of feeling around, seeing what's over. Potato salad, pasta. Ooh, love me some pasta salad. Get some Italian dressing on that pasta salad. Ooh, good stuff. Hot grilled chicken. Oh yeah. There's our supers. Antipasto. I think we're probably going to head back down here to the bottom of Green Bryn, is my guess. Bryn Star is also an option here. What's this blue skull room, that the breakable super stuff box? Wait a second. That's my guess, is the other place that we would possibly head to right now. This room, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Let me look at the map real quick. This is warehouse entrance. Yeah, warehouse entrance gets to the map. We see crate over here. We see a couple of majors. That's a lot of X's. Ooh, wow, you were set for life with these X's. Getting those is some of those is gonna be a little bit tough, but Crane's foyer. You're actually having Caesar salad for dinner tonight, dude. I love Caesar salad, but me and lactose don't go well together. Wonder if there's like I'm sure there's like a lactose-free dressing for Caesar salad. I'll have to try that out. We're also find Singer Chamber here. And Gauntlet. Ooh, Gauntlet with our PP situation. Uh, I don't know Trigalis. What the runners choose to use for their own artistic interpretations, I'm not sure. Is up to them. So we found another map here for Spiffy. Let's see. He's going down, so I'm going to consider this at least missiles or an E-tank. Okay. Find super missiles again and another E-tank for Derp. Missed what region they're in. That's Kraid. Oh, not Kraid, sorry, that's Croc. Can't go through Croc. They're likely both in the same region, right? They're Norfair. Spiffy's in Norfair. Motherbrain. Ridley. 3 majors. 4 majors. Jeez, 4 majors here. Wow, that's a lot going on. Let's see. Main Street. That's not Spospo, is that? That's not Spospo. We saw Spospo earlier. We also have Mission Impossible with a major. Calc 2. Good times. Yes. Yeah, well, going through that lava is a little bit better because of I don't know, just if you can speedball through some of that. He could also PB'd there and speedballed through the bottom of that lava. Because if you didn't know, while you speedball, you don't lose speed in liquids. Fun fact. Something I just learned more or less today. Ooh, Fantoon map here. But we already knew this was It's an interesting. We already knew it was Fantoon, but he decided to continue through that room. Interesting. Sorry guys, Derp does not have audio, so you will only be hearing from Spiffy this entire night. But you get to watch the entertainment of a supers only Fantoon. Ooh. What's this, like a 3-minute fight or something? Supers only? It's certainly a choice here. Not one that I would encourage, but you know, it's a choice. It's you know, Rando's all about calculated risk. Not knowing where missiles are right here, he opts to just take the fight, incur the loss right now. Hopefully find something better lately. Job's gotta get done. Somebody's gotta do it. Has Ro, whatever Ro's first name was, it's a dirty job, but somebody's gotta do it. Oh, you guys remember that show? Dirty Jobs. Oh, what was his first name? Mike Rowe. Yeah, Mike Rowe. Here you go. Best beam! Spiffy decided to reset the best beam! How could he? He is now going to incur the wrath of the Rando gods. What? All that for Spacer? Huh? What do you mean? Spacer's the best beam. Alright, so like a 2-minute time loss there for derp for supers only, but we're getting map out information out of it, so we'll see. Ooh, trying to farm PBs off Puyos. Criteria is largely empty. I mean, there's just a bunch of missiles here, really. It's not really... chat, what do you think? At this point, is it worth going out of your way to get missiles? It sounds strange to say go out of your way to get missiles, but... I mean... they're kinda necessary at some point. And we find ship spin here. Space jump for derp. There's just can fly. Don't have a can fly for Spiffy. So derp is here now in Norfair, I believe, where Spiffy's already headed through here. So he'll get through this area just fine with what he's got. Also the charge beam. Charge would have been somewhat nice for Fantoon. I don't know if it really would have done much for Fantoon, but get grapple. Green Pirate Shaft has some X's. Probably going to be PBs, yeah. "15-minute missiles is certainly a situation that I don't know if I would necessarily want to find myself in something like this. Let's see. Oh god. Spiffy heading over to worst room in the game. 3+1. He has PBs, so... Oh wait, he can't go back unless he has ice. He doesn't have ice yet. So that's not too bad for him. This Norfair certainly is something to look at, man. It is. It's like a 9-layer lasagna. There's lots of stuff there. It's all kind of jumbled up and mashed together, though. That ice beam is 130% worth it. Especially without speed right now. Zeb skip alone saves more than enough time. Surprisingly, runners are quite close together despite derp being ahead of boss. Four majors, the total for derp, and 3 for Spiffy at nearly 20 minutes. We could pick up 1 or 2 more here, but I think Spiffy's gonna peek his head right here, and we find West Ocean. Can I say this character was again? Luna? It's been so... Lynn. It's been so long since I played one one of the Fire Emblem games. I gotta play one of the Fire Emblem game. Can't Fly for Ship is definitely huge in favor of derp here. I mean, grapple isn't worth too much here because we have pancakes, so we don't really need the movement, underwater movement, because we have pancakes. I don't think grapple is really advantageous here in any room as a pickup that I can think of. Not currently killable. He's what? 6,000 health? 10 supers? I mean, if Derp wanted to, Derp could kill Batoon. Yeah, no, Mount Everest. But both of those can be done without grapple. Surely they help, but nothing logically is blocked by grapple is kind of what I was inferring here. Both our runners here finding high jump, which logically, I mean technically before, Everest wasn't doable with only gravity because you need the gravity jump is very hard, I believe, to the middle of Everest. But with high jump, it is doable with a gravity jump. Suppose the runner's just going to be clearing out the rest of Norfair here. Hello, Rodapek? Spiffy having to farm up here before going through to get, unfortunately, his can fly. His can fly is not the worst thing to find, actually. Or charge beam. Charge beam is here. Where was can fly? It wasn't in criteria because the only thing there was Fantoon. We'll see if Spiffy tries to get this save. He sees wafers and pancakes and says, "No, thank you." Wreck ship room. Yeah, okay. Wait. Okay, now. Chat. The power bomb charge ice combo. How much does it do? Surely it's not actually usable here on Fantoon. Nothing more than just missiles. I think missiles are just more efficient anyways. Ooh, wow. A 2-cycle from Spiffy compared to Derp's 2-minute fight. And they hit poorly? Yeah, I was gonna say they're not very useful here. I mean, the difference in routing here is something to see. It's very interesting to see the difference. Dare I say it right now, Derp's super only fan tune was kind of the right play, albeit only circumstantially because it happened to work out in the end. Because Criteria just happened to have, ooh, that was close to insta-kill. Because Criteria didn't have anything besides Fantoon. If there had been another boss there, I think it was just horribly the wrong play, but sometimes breaking logic actually pays off. No, Spiffy's route hasn't been horrendous. It's been good routing for the logic that he's seen. I think that's probably one of the best ways to put it. Play with the information that you've got. Take risks where you can, and see how it plays out. Oops. Okay. So this is bombs up here. I think Spiffy. Ooh, yeah, he's got enough E-tanks. I think he's gonna actually reset here back to ship. Which also saves him a little bit more time over Derp's route. Yeah. Especially when it's a reserve. Even if it was an E-tank, I don't think that's worth keeping. That, what, 30 or 45 seconds trek back the ship for what's ostensibly just an E-tank? I don't think that's worth it. When you already have enough health to... Well, you don't technically have enough health to beat the game, because you need Varia for that. Yeah, 3 and 1. I mean, it's close enough to 6 that I don't think you take it. Is I'm sure you'll find some other health somewhere along the way. Just... So we've still yet to see Tyrion and... I mean, 25 in Charge Ice Wave is plenty for go mode here. I think Derp is comfortably sitting here in the lead for sure. Okay. We're seeing Batoon for Spiffy here. Yeah. This is not the worst play, but definitely a very unfortunate play, given where we know Kraid already is. But we still haven't seen Meridia. That's the region we're looking for. There's speed. There's not really saving grace here, though. Dragon? Okay. Okay, this is good for him. Especially finding what I'm probably gonna assume is Varia right here. I can't see it being much other else than maybe like Plasma. Spring Ball, of course. I had to open up my mouth and say something. I mean, of course, the rest of the majors are going to be in Meridia now. But finding Dre here was actually quite large because it makes this not a useless trek up here to kill Botwoon either. It would have been absolutely the worst of the worst if he found absolutely nothing up here. Chat, time for another famous question from Divine. I don't know. Call it what you want. What is your favorite Final Fantasy game? Why did I say Final Fantasy? What's your favorite Fire Emblem game? Wow. I mean, you can answer either question or both questions. Three houses? Okay. Never played Fire Emblem. I mean, fair enough. Haven't played either series. Okay. I think I've played a minimal amount of Fire Emblem. I think I've only played the game that Lynn is from, which is Warriors? Whatever was on the Advance is the one I've played. Sacred Stones? Sure, maybe. Okay. Fire Emblem. Let me see. Sacred Stones is probably the one that I played. Yeah. Long time ago when I had a Game Boy Advance. Fire Emblem 7. Or maybe, dude, I don't know. It's been like 20 years since I played Fire Emblem. I'm gonna be honest. I'm an old fart. Alright, anyways, let's get back to the gameplay real quick. Yeah, Derp is really going out of his way here. Did Derp ever see Botwoon? Maybe he saw it and just decided, I don't want to do Botwoon here. This is actually shaping up to be quite closer than I thought it would be. Also, do we have any Advance War lovers in chat? Because that was also like one of my favorite games ever of all time on the Game Boy Advance or the SP or however, whichever ones you want to choose. Oh, dude, played that so much, dude. Oh, it was peak. I love Advance Wars. Made so many friends through Advance Wars. Playing it at a summer camp. Spiffy finds Kraid here. And now he's looking for Ridley. Ooh, crossed. Probably radio. I don't think, unfortunately, I'm gonna not butcher your name and I'm just gonna say Tay. I don't think they're ever gonna come out with another Advance Wars, unfortunately, as much as I love the series. Though if you like Advance Wars-ish type games, I believe there's one on Congregate that I used to play. I don't remember what it's called. I don't know if it was actually an Advance Wars game, but there's a similar type one released online. Oh, they got 23 got reboots. Ooh, I might have to go out and play them again. Okay, so both runners here are comfortably able to tank the beam from Brother Brain here. I say comfortably, and I mean just barely for Spiffy. A tank to spare for Derp. Okay, both runners sitting at 30 supers here, max. This is gonna be... I think Spiffy's gonna be able to grab Kraid and go back towards Ridley first. Oh wait, we need... I mean, with 30 supers, there's got to be some sort of farm somewhere where they can fill up before Ridley. I don't think either runner here would likely go out of their way to go find Varia with the amount of ammo they have at this point. If memory serves me somewhat correctly, I believe Ridley is somewhat close to a save. Not multiple minutes away, so I think it's a worthy risk to just go for Ridley here with the amount of supers that you have. Although you can't really miss too many. I mean, so Varia would be the ultimate go mode, but you could do Ridley here with 30 supers. Charge Ice Wave does 240. So not the best against Ridley. In case you missed. Yeah. So Varia reduces the damage from Mother Brain's Rainbow Beam from 600 down to 300. Nothing else influences it. So. Yep. I don't believe FunTune is in the SpeedGaming channel, unfortunately. Give me a second. I actually have the information, though, saved in a private Discord server. Charge Ice Wave 180, sorry. Alright, so both racers are going to be on their way, likely, to Ridley right now. Have we seen Meridia? Have we been to Meridia? If we've seen Meridia, I don't think it's worth it to even go into Meridia to... Derp has cleared Meridia and Wreckship. Oh yes, because he cleared the extra 2 zones. So the question is, was whatever major, I'm assuming it's probably either in Wreckship or Meridia that Varia is, that he decided to skip out on. I think even with that information, you just go Ridley here. 5 plus 2 is comfortable with 35 supers, for sure. Super comfy with 35 supers. 4 plus 2, 35 supers. I mean, Ridley's chopped liver at this point. I shall not say the thing that commentators say. Oh my gosh, look at this escape too. What? Chat, what do you think that escape is? That's actually a little bit longer than you might think. I'd say that escape's probably like 45 seconds to a minute. These are top runners. These top runners are Giga Chads, for sure. I'll have you put in your guesses later once Mother Brain 2 is dead. I don't see anything more than a minute 15, like, but it's definitely below a minute probably. It's anywhere from 45 to a minute, if I had to guess. Yeah, free refill on the ship before going to Ridley. Unfortunately, I'd have to look at the map again, but I don't believe there's a farm between Ridley and Mother Brain. Where is Spiffy going? Is there an underpath for Ridley here? Or, underpath. You can go either way to Ridley. For some reason, my brain was like, hey, there's only one path to Ridley. That's not true. Oh, no, at this point, there's only one path to Ridley, because that's Bowling Alley, and you can't go down Bowling Alley. Yeah. Spiffy is for sure shambling here. This is going to be far closer than it probably should have been. Runners are, at this point, going to be 20 seconds apart, but with speed, yeah. This is a really, really close race. Caffeine. They are not allowed to look at any of the either race chat room or be in any chat or watch any stream. The streamers aren't. Regardless, we typically oh my god. Well, we usually don't talk about other runners all that much. But that is definitely game. That is very, 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 very unfortunate, because Ridley is a very mean dude. And And sometimes Ridley will just refuse to pick you up. And he will also add insult to injury and decide to just smack you in the face with his tail. It was a bad grab. Yeah, it was a bad grab for sure. That sucks. That sucks for sure. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Spiffy will be perfectly fine with this freeze animation. Have so much health left over. We'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. When you're in here, this race is the race. Sorry, I wouldn't say we care. The main focus is on the two runners here. So if you could keep it that way. I've misspoke in some of the other ones and brought up other runners, but for the main focus, we want these two runners because this is our showcase. Derp about to be finished with Mother Brain. Everybody, get your guesses in. Obviously, the ship is in the same area here. We're looking... the escape is, like, Main Street to, I believe, worst room in the game. And then there's a couple of other rooms into the ship. I'm personally going to say 50 seconds. 45. I'm going to say 45. 45 seconds. And because NN isn't here, I'm going to say it for him. 69. 50 seconds. All right, Merc, you're the winner. You win absolutely nothing but a pat on the back. All right, so as long as Derp doesn't shamble this escape somehow, this is a pretty easy win for Spiffy, or pretty easy win for Derp here. Oh, we didn't even need to go up. Worst room in the game. Sorry. Yeah, this is doing Super's fan tune and an extra 2 zones. And our winner for this race between these two is going to be Derp. Everyone, let's see some clappies in chat, please, for our runners. As soon as Spiffy finishes, we will also get him in here for the post-game interview. Spiffy finishes with an official race time of... Oh, 1 second, let me open the race time. Spiffy with an official time of 48:46, and Derp with an official time of 47:45. Great showing by both runners. Great showing. I'll see if I can get both these runners in here. Give me just a second. Uh, hello, excuse me. Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
So, how did we do?
Give me a second. Why is Discord being a butt?
I'm not sure. It said my Discord has an error too for some reason, even though it clearly is picking up the mic.
No, it is not allowing me to put Derp's name in.
Oh, his
so I can
invite?
send him a message.
Oh no.
Hello?
At the very least, I'm glad it was a close race between Derp and I.
It was
Maybe
very
not a
close. I won't spoil it if you've already seen the results, but
Yeah.
unfortunately,
it's a skill issue. I should have done better than I did.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes
also,
Ridley can just be like that.
It wasn't just the Ridley though. It's the fact that I got Spazer and the fact that I went back for bombs, both of which made me very bitter and dissatisfied.
I think I know what the problem is. I think I know what the problem is.
Whoops.
Okay. That's not what I clicked on. Oh my gosh. Sometimes Discord is just a mess.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. Been there, done that. Don't miss it. Yeah. As Ozzy said in the chat, we had Derp with 6, me with 7. Nito is a very, very strong first place finish on this one.
Yo, someone gonna stop this Nito guy? He just wins everything.
He does.
This?
He's very, very good. Very, very good. That's why he was my number one underdog choice of the last of Eddie's Map Rando tournament. I thought he could go literally all the way because I've seen him play and I've seen just how much he can do. And there's a reason he's first ranking right now. So
yeah,
kind of crazy.
He ended up winning the silver bracket, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he won the silver bracket.
Just
with his suit and tie, that guy.
Certified 9th place. Pretty solid. I think Nito has gotten way better since then, and he was already really good, like you said.
Mm-hmm. The logic just clicks for him. He knows exactly where he needs to go, which is the funniest thing. Like I asked him, whenever he plays those Insanes and stuff, he's just playing casually. He's making all these rookie mistakes. I'm like, bro, why don't you make these mistakes when we race, man? Where does this? Where's all this when we racing? He's like spotless, clean, flawless when we race. Playing Insanes, he's dying to Keigos on when he's farming. Oh man. Oh, looking back at this map now, Spazer's so far. Did you get Spazer?
I didn't get Spazer. Where was that?
It was in Narnia, the very bottom right of Norfair. I got it.
Oh, that's fun. Wait, Norfair? Did I miss it?
Yeah, Norfair. You probably didn't even know it existed down there.
Oh, yeah, in Narnia. I see it now. Yeah, I missed that. And I guess
for it.
I guess it was good for me that I missed it because that is a trip and a half.
That's tragic. I was really hoping, because we see Ridley right there. I'm like, okay, we see Ridley. Let's see if this is Varia, and if so, I can start skipping a lot of tanks and stuff like that, right? I don't know what your route was here. My route here was actually kind of atrocious. I skipped a bunch of majors and then came back for them, and then it was bad.
Oh geez. I think the big thing I ended up doing was the first time I got Bryn Map and saw Kraid, I didn't go for it immediately. I just kept going, exploring areas. So I ended up getting Criteria, Norfair map. And then I got all of the other Norfair majors before I ever went back to Kraid. And then when I did that, I actually went up to Meridia instead of Turian because I hadn't gone to T yet. So I got the funny 2 areas with no majors, but also no bosses. Or I think there were some majors in Meridia, but I was not going for them because I had a million tanks already.
I believe Varia is probably in Meridia.
I mean, it would have to be. That's the only area left. I think I got all the majors in Turian.
Where was Rex's ship?
Connected
was
to
it connected to Meridia?
So I had to explore that as well.
So Rex ship was connected to Meridia then, because I completely skipped it. In fact, I never went back to Meridia.
Yeah, the map wasn't too bad, but there is nothing in Rex ship. It's a big line, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I don't have my stream on anymore, so I can't show it on Restream, but...
That's all right.
It's just straight across.
Yeah, I ended up dodging Meridia, which is... I don't know if that cost me or helped me, because there's nothing there, right? But Varia was there, which is what I was really looking for. After finding Charge Beam, God, I don't remember where it was. I think it was the major wrapped around Main Street and Edikun E-Tank room. Pre-Edikun E-Tank room. I think that was it.
Charge was one of those items in Norfair. I think it was the one down Worst Room, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Which did you go down Worst Room to get it, or did you ice clip for it? Because I just went down Worst Room.
I went down Worst Room.
Charge was a
above,
right side room.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it was here then, right next to the Criteria entrance, below Mother Brain.
Maybe. I don't remember. It was somewhere in Norfair.
Yeah, it's right above the Criteria entrance, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. So if that's the case, that was actually the second to last major I got. Because if you go to Torian, you're blocked by Botwoon, and I had exactly enough ammo to beat him, but I didn't have max ammo. Like, I wasn't farmed up all the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, we're not going to come back here until we need Charge. And then so I leave Norfair, go all the way down Main Street, grab Charge, and then go all the way back up to Torian. Okay, let me just hear my route. So we do the whole thing in the beginning where we get Morph Ball and Gravity, right? I actually go and we get supers and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I go to the right and I beeline it. I try to beeline it for the map. Find single chamber, go through, was it Back of Gauntlet? Or Gauntlet entrance, the one without the item. Get the map, and I was like, okay, majors galore. I go down and get Spazer here after I save at the bottom of the climb. So that was a massive waste of time. Reload, go to the ship, go up to the left a little bit where the... I forgot what room that's called. Up Crab Shaft, there's an item up there. Ended up finding Grapple, and then did the whole little spiral to grab all 3 of those majors below Torian, and leaving Charge behind. Went to Torian, found Botwoon, came back, got Charge, went all the way back up to Torian, finally ended up taking out Dragon, and I don't think there was another major in Torian. Oh, there were 2 majors. One was Wave?
There's Spring Ball and Speed in Torian.
Oh, that's what it was. Spring and Speed. So I'm like just praying that there's a speed lock somewhere in the game to let me catch back up. Just praying, and there's not. Lo and behold.
So no, but there was plenty of time loss over on Derp's side doing a supers only fan tune.
Oh yeah, I did do that. That was fun. Because so after you got the supers like past pre pillars, right? At the beginning.
Past 3 pillars?
Top left of Norfair?
Yes. Yeah,
okay,
I'm pretty sure.
So after that, I actually went for Bryn map because I saw it was closer than Norfair map.
Yeah.
So I got that. I saw the like Parade and Faraway Major, and I didn't want to go for them yet because there was a lot of heat I had to go through, which there really wasn't looking at it again. But I ended up going to Criteria, and so that leads you to Fantoon, which I didn't find any missiles on the way, so I did the 5 super Fantoon, which was awesome. And then that looped me back.
There isn't any supers on the way. It's so tragic.
That looped me back into Norfair, which got me the charge right away, basically, because I checked that room immediately. But
that's good.
Yeah, then you get to the Norfair map. I did everything, and then I really should have checked Turian while I was there. I think that was just a mistake, and it cost me quite a bit of time exploring Meridia and ship.
Oh yeah, that's a kind of a big oof because it's a small zone. It's far out of the way, but you're right there next to 3 majors. You might as well at least peek it, and then you find West Ocean. There's a save, so even if you can't, if there's nothing there, you still have a save somewhat close to the entrance. You could just leave.
And I had enough supers by then. I could kill Botwoon, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't end up doing that. I went back to Bryn to get that major in Kraid. And then when I got back to Norfair, I was closer to Meridia than I was to Turian. So I checked that and got a whole lot of nothing. And
then
I finally went
to
You had
a tragic route, man. That's actually a tragic route.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was playing really well, though, which is how I still finished
you were moving
pretty solidly.
Sure. Yeah,
I think someone in chat mentioned you had a death to Ridley at the end, and I passed you there.
So I saved at the ship, and I was gonna wrap around to take out Ridley because I had 25, 35, and 4+2. So bare minimum, you need to take out Ridley and win the game. So accidentally went down Bubble Mountain and went to the bottom to climb, so I just reset. Then I went to Ridley, and I swear he was dead. He just didn't explode. I swear he was dead. Because I had 35 supers, and I shot all of them towards him. Even if I missed 4 of them or 5 of them, he should still be dead. So I need to rewatch that replay and see what happened.
I think Ridley just did his usual antics and just decided to hit you with his tail instead of grabbing.
I guess so. Classic. So I'll have to rewatch that, but ultimately a skill issue there. But that wasn't what cost me the win over you. It's the fact that I actually got Spazer, and not only did I skip bomb because I don't have a can fly, I came back with space jump, which was I don't remember where space jump was.
That was wreck ship main shaft, I believe, down in C.
Yes, right. So after space jump and charge, I actually went to go get the bombs instead of going straight to Torian.
Oof. That's a bit of a rough backtrack, yeah. The other way I saved time at the end was I actually skipped the ship save going into Ridley Motherbrain. So I had a couple more tanks than you did. I think I had 5+3 and then 40 supers. So I was like,
oh yeah,
this save is like
farmed up
5 rooms out of the way. If I'm, I want to play more aggressively. If I die on an 8 tank Ridley with this many supers, it's just a skill issue.
Yeah,
and luckily Ridley was not mean, so I got there.
5+3 is a comfy spot to be in for sure.
Yeah,
very comfy. And if you can just farm up right there in the Botwoon E, you're good to go.
Yeah, and then
you actually had like 10 or 20 seconds on derp heading into Ridley, unfortunately.
Yeah, but too little health and no ammo. I was like, I'll just go to the ship just in case, and like I get really bad luck on drops. And even if I did get a wash out of it with the RNG, I'd have a save at least.
Yep.
So I don't have to do Ridley again. 4+2 Ridley is not bad when you have full supers.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not something that you want to try again, especially after I already died once. Yeah. Being able to skipping Meridia and skipping Wreck Ship is probably the only thing that let me get 7th place, honestly.
I mean, I would imagine like most of the people who finished above us also skipped those zones and then just had a cleaner late game than we did.
Honestly, if subtract the Ridley death, subtract getting Spazer and going back for bombs, I think I'd be right there. That's probably like 5 minutes worth right there.
Easy.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I could say the same. Skipping Meridian, Wreck Ship. I didn't see what my time was in those zones, but it was at least like 3 or 4 minutes.
Time. I still, if we both played our same route and just made our optimal changes, I think you still would have came out on top, honestly. Because just my way of routing around to getting the majors in Norfair, they're just too tempting. When you see Mother Brain Ridley and all these majors, was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 majors? Like, what are the chances that none of them's Varia in charge? You know?
Right.
Pretty good on this.
We got charge at least. Not Varia.
Yeah, we got charge, but you needed both to be able to just kind of win right now.
Right.
Yeah. All in all, it was a good race. I like this seed. It was a little tragic on the big oofs that is Spazer and going back for bombs, but I like it. I like it. It'll teach me the lesson that I shouldn't go for the very far away majors, even though the last time I did that, it was charge and I lost. You just got to flip the coin, roll the dice. Maybe you get lucky this time, maybe you don't. But that's Map Rando, right?
I think playing to win is, like, playing aggressively to win is always going to be better than playing to cover all your bases. And, well, I mean, again, like, I made the right play of skipping this far major because I just missed it, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. I've had a couple situations like that where I've just missed majors, like, all the way in the corners of the map.
And it being charge of Varia, been there.
Yeah, luckily I haven't gotten punished yet, but eventually it will happen. Man.
Knock on some wood.
Yeah, but I do. Obviously, I haven't came back to Map Rando. It's only been a few weeks, so I'm still making silly mistakes like that, and I need to make sure to clean that up. I did have a pretty clean pause time. I don't know what yours ended up being.
I forgot to look.
Yeah, somebody said yours was a sub 2 derp.
Yeah, it was sub 2 with those 2 extra areas, which is really good. Like 6 areas. Amazing. Sub 2 map is really strong.
I'm sure I got around my average of like 3 minutes or so. Because I knew I was looking at the map a lot this time around. Just trying to figure out which way is the best route, which way should I go, which majors can I skip.
I was doing a pretty good job pausing, but the Norfair map specifically was really hard for me to read. I had to look at it all the time, getting all these majors, and then even ending the game, I had to check a couple times.
Yeah. By the time the game ends, I'm usually pretty good. I have a pretty good memory what the map looks like, but I just went the wrong way with Ridley. So, like, okay, I can't trust my brain right now. I got to look at the map.
Yeah. GG's. Good race. Glad we got a pretty close one on Restream.
Yeah,
that was a great match.
Like a whole minute off. I might be able to keep some of my points. I still beat most of the lobby, but everybody who was like ranked higher than me actually beat me. So I'm hoping for that +0, baby. That +0. I would accept that.
I think I'm also hoping for a +0, which is probably bad news for one of us.
No, surely not. Surely not. I think you're going to get some points.
It is a big lobby, so
yeah, I'm fine. Pretty good lobby.
And I still don't have that many races done, so I still have a lot of swings.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Big point swings.
Yeah, burrs.
All right. Any closing remarks from?
I could start us off. Thank you for putting us on Restream again, and thank you to Divine and Aussie for commentating and tracking and putting it all together for one. So appreciate you guys a lot. It's always a good time to be on these restreams, and of course to a massive GG's to Derp over here. He's still a little rusty on the Map Rando, but he's getting back in it, baby. He's still got the skills.
Yeah, GG's. Thank you, Spiffy. GG's to you as well. Obviously, big shout out to all the people on SpeedGaming staff to make this possible. Divine on comms, Aussie on tracking. Excited to watch SG Live. I think that starts tomorrow, right?
It does.
Yes.
Thank you for the perfect transition into the closing spiel. SpeedGaming Live starts tomorrow. It's a 3-day speedrunning event with multiple randomizers, including Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda, and Super Metroid. Super Metroid is only 3rd in the prize pool right now. I want to see us get to 1st.
What?
There's also going to be some other showcase matches, including Oates versus Andy in any percent Super Metroid. And we have a couple other things. There's a map rando of 6 racers with Nitro joining at the SpeedGaming Live event. I want to see you all there in chat, watching all this happen. But I believe that's all I have to say for the spiel. Awesome shout outs to both of our runners, both Derp and Spiffy. Go check them out. Their links are in the Twitch chat. Also follow Aussie, great man, awesome developer of Map Rando. I think that's going to be it from us, and we'll all see you next mission.